Okay, so I'm super excited tonight about this particular information session because I can honestly say in the 6.5 years that I've been doing the business with Arbonne, this device is by far my number one. I guess you can't call it a product because it's a device, it's not skincare, but it has produced the most results on my skin over anything else that I've used. And, you know, obviously it can't work effectively without the products. So the whole purpose of the device is to enable your products to penetrate properly so that your products are actually, sorry about that. So that your products are actually penetrating into the deeper epidermis where significant results will happen. And so that's one of the purposes of this device, okay? So tonight I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about that. I'm not going to take up too much of your time because there's not a lot to tell you other than I can promise you that so far, every single person that I know, every client that I have, and including myself, anybody else, any other consultants that I know that are currently using the device are experiencing significant results from it. So what's really great, and I'll tell you about the pricing at the end, is that when you have 45 days to use the device from the day it's shipped out to decide whether or not you're getting the results that you want to see. And if you don't see the results, you can return it in 45 days. So that speaks to the quality and credibility of the device. So that's really exciting. So I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Kate Flanagan, and I'm an independent consultant and executive national vice. You can't hear. It says that you're privately, Jen. It says in your thing, you might have to unprivate yourself. So I'm an independent consultant and executive national vice president. And as mentioned, I've been in the industry with Arbonne for 6.5 years now. And I actually got introduced to Arbonne through online. Everybody mute their lines. Not everybody's muted. Thank you. I'm just going to mute them all here on my end. Okay. So sorry about that. So I was actually introduced to the business through the products, and prior to being introduced to Arbonne, I was diagnosed with a skin condition called perioral dermatitis. So essentially what that is, it's a form of rosacea, and it was on this part of my face. I almost looked like I had a clown face on sometimes when I was in a flare-up. And so I'm going to mute the lines again. Okay. So, so anyway, I was on steroid creams and antibiotics and all kinds of different things to try and keep this condition at bay. And, sorry, I'm going to mute. Can everyone mute their lines? Thank you. So I was seeing a dermatologist in the States, and I was being prescribed antibiotics and steroid creams and different things. And when I was a couple of years later, my husband and I moved to Europe, and I saw a dermatologist over there that was actually able to pinpoint what was going on with my skin. And this condition was caused by the products that I was using. Basically, what happened was I was using a product that wasn't pH correct. And it's actually a product line that's really popular here in North America. I'm not going to say what one it is, but it's very popular, higher end product line. And what it had done was it had stripped the acid mantle off my skin. And the acid mantle is that protective barrier. And when you strip your acid mantle, you become more prone to things like acne, rosacea, eczema, different skin conditions. So essentially what he said to me is, Kate, you don't need steroid creams or antibiotics. You need to rebuild that acid mantle, okay? So he gave me a list of ingredients to look for and a list of ingredients to avoid. I did my research and I found out about the RE9 line. And at the time, Arbonne wasn't in Canada yet, and I started ordering my line through a consultant in the States who I didn't even really know. And that's how I got introduced. And that happened like 5 or 6 years before I even did this as a business. So I have been actually using this line, our anti-aging line. It's a 5-step regime called RE9. I've been using it now for over 12 years. So it's the only thing that I've been using on my skin. It's the only thing I can use. And now with this new Genius device, what it's doing is it's actually taking that product, that amazing product, and this product line contains 9 elements of anti-aging. So what it's doing is taking those 9 elements and pushing them past those like lower layers of skin where cellular rejuvenation and collagen growth and all stimulation and all of that stuff happens. So what people are noticing from this particular device is they're noticing, even after a few applications, for myself, I noticed results in my forehead. I focused on my forehead first. I noticed the results after 3 applications. And I'm going to show you the pictures in a minute. But it's really important to note that some people, I've noticed that people with really sagging skin seem to get really great results from it almost immediately. I have a client that's been using it on her hands, and she was using it on her eyelids and in the problem areas on her face, and she couldn't get over the results. And so now she started using it on her hands, and she's going to send me some before and afters. So, you know, I've been getting so many different testimonials from the people that are now getting their devices. It's so exciting. The ultrasound device industry in 2015 reached, in the United States, the industry of ultrasound technology and devices reached $1 billion in sales last year, okay? So, and it's expected to reach 1.6 billion by 2020. So the reason why this is happening is because of the safety and efficacy of the device, the fact that people are getting results. If you go to a dermatologist or a plastic surgeon or a medical aesthetic spa, ultrasound treatments are part of their practices, okay? But now, Arbonne has developed this device where you can do this in the comfort of your own home for a much cheaper price. And that's what's so exciting about it. So this is going to, for those of you that are consultants on the line, or those of you that maybe would contemplate becoming a consultant, this is going to enhance our businesses like never before. Because like I said, we're growing. The projection is a $1.6 billion industry by 2020. And we're a part of that industry. I know of some just within our team right now, dermatologists that are pretty much on board to start an Arbonne business. Number one, because of the business model, but also number 2, because of this device. That's kind of what propelled them into making the decision. There's one in particular from the UK who uses ultrasound technology significantly in her practice. And this whole concept of ultrasound technology, the influence of this is coming from European markets. So this is something that's been happening in European markets for quite some time now. So what happened and how this came about, this has been a 3-year project for Arbonne. And what Arbonne did is they wanted to get into this category just because of the growth and because of what was happening in this industry and because of the results people are seeing. Like, people want to see results. So Arbonne partnered with the co-founder and CEO of Traya Beauty, and it's the world's leader in light-based aesthetic devices. Okay, so this man, that's the CEO of this company, his name is Dr. Robert Grove, and you can Google him. He holds 22 US patents and 29 pending patents in the field of medical laser and applications. So we've partnered with the top company to develop this device. So the number one goal when Arbonne said, went to this company and said, listen, this is what we want to do, was safety and results. And therefore, they developed this device with low-level ultrasound waves, okay? So what does it do? It boosts performance of your skincare regimen, right? It pushes the products onto, like I mentioned, onto the outer layers and of the skin evenly. It pushes the product evenly. When you apply product with your hands, if you looked under a microscope, your skin has ridges. And when you use your hands, it doesn't actually, your skin, like all of your epidermis isn't actually getting all of the product absorbed. So what this does is it pushes the product into the ridges. That's what it's designed to do, okay? And it enhances the hydration of your skin. So by pushing the product into your skin is going to look more hydrated. It provides a radiant glow to the skin. That's one of the things that I noticed right away on the first application. My forehead was shiny. My forehead was glowing, not shiny, like yucky shiny, but it was actually glowing, and it just looked so hydrated instead of dehydrated with lots of lines. It reduces the appearance of sagging skin, fine lines, and pore sizes, okay? So basically how you use this product is this particular device. It's very simple. There's basically, you have to charge the product when you get it. It kind of looks funny when I hold it like that. But anyway, you have to charge the product or the device. And so it takes a little bit of time to charge it. And you'll know it's charged because the lights, when you press the button, you'll be able to see, you can't really see it in here, but you'll be able to see the lights on the device, okay? It will light up, and the little Arbonne A lights up on the back, okay? So basically what you do is you wash your entire face, and so you want a clean face for this procedure. Now, obviously I recommend any Arbonne products. The one that works best with this particular device is our anti-aging wash. And so that's the first step in the 5-step regime. So you would wash your face. I even use the Genius pads after I wash my face to just kind of slough off those extra dead cells and stuff like that. And then you apply your toner, okay? And then you're going to use the serum. Now, it's really important to note that you're not supposed to use SPF with this device. So you're going to apply your SPF day cream or whatever, if you're using the night cream, there's no SPF in it, but you're going to apply those products after you use the device, not before, okay? So you're going to use the serum, and the purpose of this serum is it helps. It's an exfoliant without abrasiveness. Okay, so what it does is it removes the natural glues that hold the dead cells to the surface of the skin and brings the new cells out. It also is supposed to be used with this device. Okay, so what's really neat about this device with ultrasound, you know, sometimes you need a gel or something to get to make it actually be effective. But the product that you use with this device is the serum, okay? So you're going to apply the serum. All you need is a ladybug size amount. You're going to apply the serum to the area that you wanted to use it on, okay? So let's say if I'm using it on my cheek line or whatever, let's just say, okay? Also, if you're wanting to use it under the eye, we have this, it's a lifting and contouring eye cream, okay, without SPF. So you can use that under your eye to apply as well, okay? And then you're going to turn on, now there's 3 warmth levels on the ultrasound device. When you press the big button at the bottom, the light turns on and you can do warm, warmer, or warmest, okay? And I do the warmest just because it's not hot or anything, but it's the most intense. And obviously, if I'm going to use this as a treatment, I want to get the best results. Okay, so I have the eye cream on. So basically what I'm going to do is, there's a slight vibration with this. And once you turn it on, you focus on that area, okay? And you stay in the area that you're wanting to treat until the device turns off, okay? So you're just going to go in a circular motion. Now, one of the products that I absolutely love using with this, because especially when you're doing your forehead, is the skin conditioning oil. Makes it glide better. And you want to talk about hydration. The day after I used the device for the first time, I used it with the oil, the serum, and the eye cream. And I had 3 different people comment on my face. So it's very effective. Now I'm going to keep doing this until the device shuts off. You probably won't be able to notice right here, but I'm going to show you. Okay, so the device just shut off, okay? So what I do, and I would recommend that you do this if you decide to buy one of these devices, is to take a before picture and in the same light and in this, like exactly hold your eye in the same position or wherever you're going to do it, and take a before picture and then take an after one and take pictures of the progress. Because what happens with any kind of treatment is that it's subtle enough that you forget what it looked like before, but the results that you're going to see you're going to notice results. So you want to document them and just so that you can see that the proof is there, okay? So I'm just going to quickly show you, hang on here, I'm going to screen share. I'm going to show you my forehead results after 3 applications. Whoops, what did I do here? Okay, so screen share. Sorry, I'm having issues. Okay. So share screen. Can you guys see my screen right now? Okay, so sorry, this isn't working out here. Oh. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so this my screen won't let me do anything. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have to try it again. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll get the consultant who invited you to come on, send you my forehead pictures in a Facebook message or something. They're on, so as consultants who are on here, you can see on the Nation page. Maybe I'll try this one more time and see if it works. Yeah. It's like frozen. So that was my after picture, but you didn't get to see my before. So anyway, so the consultant that invited you on here tonight can send it to you to show you. And if the consultant isn't in my group and is tuned in on here tonight, just send me a private message and I'll send you the pictures, okay? So there's tons of pictures circulating around on Facebook with before and afters. All I know is that the device works. And what's so super cool is if you wanted to go and get this procedure done in a medical aesthetic salon, it's a process of treatments and it's a very, very expensive process. Okay, we're talking thousands of dollars. But you can own your own ultrasound device and do the treatments in the comfort of your own home. I've been doing them. My device has been out a lot. I've been lending it out to people. But when I do have it, I use it nightly before I go to bed. And I've been doing under the eyes, right here, and on my forehead. And you use it until pick a spot until the device turns off, and then do the next spot until the device turns off, and so on and so forth. So you can own your own device, become a preferred client, and get the device for $297, okay? And with the device, you get the serum and the eye cream for free, okay? So you also become a preferred client, and on your next order, you get free shipping. So if you wanted to stock up again on these products, or if you wanted to get a wash or whatever, you now own a membership which gives you 20% off, and you'll also accumulate what we call vouchers that you can use to redeem against your orders. So you will qualify for those vouchers. Okay, I'm just going to look here to see people's questions. So you use the device. You can use the device daily. I wouldn't recommend using it more than that, but you can use it less than that and still get results as well. Obviously, it's really up to you, but it's absolutely safe to use daily. And you would use it before you go to bed on a clean face and sleep with your products on. So, because as you know, when you sleep at night, it's when your pores open up and when all the rejuvenation and cell rejuvenation in your body is happening. So what a great way to start that process, by pushing the products that you're using right into the epidermis and getting those nice ultrasound waves into the skin to do all the things that everybody wants to do and kind of slow down the aging process. I'm actually 80. No. So I know I'm over 40 now, so it's definitely something that I'm enjoying. And obviously anything that slows down the aging process is something that I definitely will be looking into a safe way of doing it. And that's what makes me so excited about this. And just quickly before I end the call and let you get back to your families and off to bed or whatever it is you're doing for the rest of the evening, I just need to tell you too about the massive opportunity attached to this product. And it wouldn't be fair for me to just kind of tell you about the device and then let you go, because if somebody had done that to me, my life would look very different today. And because of all of these new categories that Arbonne is launching into, and the global expansion and the online component of this business, and just where things are headed, this is seriously I feel like one of the best opportunities on earth. And over the 6.5 years that I've been doing this business, I've not only promoted myself to the top level of the company, but I've witnessed so many other women in my organization, soon men, do the exact same thing. And we're just getting started. And I think sometimes people think, well, okay, well, there's already too many Arbonne consultants, or, my friends and family would never buy this, or they would never buy what you're selling or whatever. And if you think about any business in the world, it doesn't sustain itself from friends and family. Okay. The bigger picture of this business, sure, you can, build a little hobby business on the side by just sharing this with friends and family. But what happens is it grows through networks. Okay. And let's say all of you on here tonight that are tuning in decide to do this business. Well, we essentially become business partners, and I've never met you before. I'm assuming I don't know who's on here. But all the consultants that are on here, I would say there's not one of them on here that I knew before Arbonne, and we're all business partners now. And so that's how it happens, is you might know somebody who lives down the street that wants to partner with you, that all of a sudden has a completely different network than you do. And every single person in the world is buying what we sell somewhere else. So why not open your own store, get a discount on products that are pure, safe, and beneficial, buy your shampoo and everything from your own store, and then all we do is turn around and show people how to do that too. And through doing that, you can make an income and turn your expense. Every single person in the world has this expense in their household into an income, right? Shop at your own store and show others how to do the exact same thing. And I know myself personally, I would rather shop from somebody that I knew that was benefiting from it, than giving my money to a box store somewhere and not knowing where my money's going to. I'd rather spend my money to support maybe a friend who wants to be a stay-at-home mom or whatever, and get products that are safe and amazing and produce results. It's a total win-win. We don't have overhead in this business. We don't have risk. And, we don't have to pay employees or anything like that. And we have the opportunity to earn an infinity income because the world is our network. And as your business grows, your business grows into new markets. You might, like I mentioned, you might know somebody down the street who decides to partner with you, who knows somebody in the UK who decides that they want to do the business. All of a sudden your business goes to the UK, and somebody starts to build a business in the UK and knows somebody in Boston. And your business starts to brew in Boston, and then things start. There's no limit to where this can go. And never in a million years did I think that. I went to school to become a teacher. I don't have a sales background. I don't have a business background. I had none of that, and here I am today, an Arbonne consultant, which is never something I envisioned myself doing as a career. But I was able to resign from my government job when I was 37 and be a stay-at-home mom and be home when the kids get off the bus and have no limits to how I can live and what I can earn. So just quickly before I end the call, I just want to tell you about the different income averages at each level. The first level is district manager, and this is a level you can promote to with or without a team. The average income is about $500 per month. There are districts that make more than that, and there are districts that make less than that. Again, it's based on your business and your efforts and stuff like that. But it's a level that you even would promote to if you were just doing this as a hobby. The area manager level is the next level of promotion. The average income is about $1,500 per month. The range is anywhere from, less than that to $4,000 or $5,000 a month. Regional vice president level, this is the level where I resigned from my government job, and since then there's been close to 20 women in my organization who are currently driving Benzes and either still working their jobs and making an RVP, a regional vice president salary alongside, or resigned completely from jobs. The average income is about $6,000 to $7,000 a month. There are regional vice presidents that make less than that. And there are regional vice presidents that are making $18,000, $19,000 a month. This is the level where you earn your free Benz, or you get a Benz. Arbonne pays you a cash bonus to you go pick out your Benz and the payment's made for you. And then the top level of the company is national vice president. That's the level I promoted to in 3 years and 2 months. And the average income in Canada right now is around $20,000 per month, but there's no limit to what you can earn. So I just like to share that because at the end of the day, it's a massive opportunity, and we're jumping into a new category with this, heading towards a $1.6 billion industry. And at the end of the day, we get a piece of that pie. And money isn't everything, but it enables you to have choices that mean something to you, like being that stay-at-home mom, or being the mom at the bus stop, or giving back, or helping a family member, or going on trips, or resigning from a job that you hate, or not living paycheck to paycheck, or whatever. And so I really encourage you to get with the person that invited you to jump on here tonight. It doesn't cost you anything to do it, but it could cost you everything not to. And for those of you that just want to become clients, we love on clients. We provide amazing customer service in Arbonne. And I am so excited to hear about everybody's results that they get from this incredible device. Please share them with the consultant if you purchase one. And if you decide to purchase one tonight, your consultant is going to send me your name, and your name is going to be entered in a draw for a special little bling prize to complete your new look, okay? A jewelry prize. So don't forget, if you purchase your device tonight, to let the consultant know that you did, and make sure the order's entered, and have them send me your name so I can put your name in a draw. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Does anybody have any questions about anything? You can unmute your mic. I will unmute all, and then I'll mute you back all, and then you can unmute if you have any questions, or just write your question in the chat section. So this was kind of a last-minute call that I decided to host yesterday because of all of the results people are getting, and we have 42 people on. So thank you so much for tuning in. And like I said, if you have any questions, certainly ask the consultant you invited on here. I just noticed that Megan asked how many applications between your before and after photos. Three applications. Yep. So thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I can't wait to hear all the results. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention, if you order your device tonight, because of the backlog of this popularity of this device, when it was launched, the first 2 weeks that it was launched, we sold out of 6 months of inventory. So there's a massive backlog in terms of people getting their devices. But I contacted Michael Derminio, who is the lead on this project today, and he said that if you were to order your device this week, you would get it in October. So that's good to know, because October is not that far away. But unfortunately, you do have to wait until then just because of the backlog. So I can't believe I forgot to mention that. But anyway, thanks again, and good night, everybody.